Today we're going to show you how to install a sharpening stone in a 7000 series machine. All 7000s will work this way. So we're going to remove the old stone from the left side of the machine and install the new stone. Okay. First thing we got to do is make sure the stone is in the home position, and it usually always is. With the cutter shutting off, it'll always bring it there. If there's any junk and debris in the way, sometimes it doesn't make it in the home position, but it's in the home position. First thing I like to do is take off, thought I had that wrench, take off these covers, because we're going to remove the stone through the bottom of the machine. So hopefully we'll get the stone through here. All the other work's going to be done inside. Okay, so the first thing I like to do when we're in here is take the clicker, the stop clicker, loose, and then swing it out of your way. And then I like to hand tighten it tight up so that it doesn't swing back in your way when you're working in there. I've been kind of move the stone all the way to the up position to get it a little bit higher. So that's by turning the screw this way. Then, in order to take those bolts loose on the stone, we're after these 4 nuts. We have to use a long extension and take them loose. And then the stone should come out underneath. There'll be a little grease pot on the bottom of it, but this will be the old stone, and we'll install the new one. I always like using new hardware. The bolts don't, the nuts on the stone do not wear out, but it's an aluminum bolt, you might say. So the bolt can seize a little bit and have some problems when you remove them. So there might be junk in the old nuts. So it's just good to always use new hardware. There is no torque settings on the screws, so we can put the covers back on, and that's how to install a sharpening stone. We definitely want to manually move the stone over, because if you let the machine do it and the stone's too low, it'll wipe out some of your knives. It'll kind of hit them abruptly and take a big chunk out. I've seen farmers do this time and time again. So I took this bolt loose so that I can manually move the stone left and right, so that I can set the depth just a little bit above where it needs to sharpen. So make sure that you move the drum back and forth, and I'm just rubbing it just a little bit. So I'm going to go up a little bit higher just to be sure I'm clearing it and making sure that I clear the last time that it was sharpened. So after you get that set, you can just take your little stop that we got out of the way, and once that stop goes back in the down position, it locks the stone in this position so that when the machine does an sharpening cycle, it'll click each time it comes back and forth and do your sharpening. So I like to manually do this, obviously to double check, make sure that you did things right, that you don't wipe out a piece of your knives. I've seen it done numerous times. So Kooima Ag telling you how to do a sharpening stone.